Hello, this is JeremyL, and this is my cultural competence presentation. The community or population that I have chosen to do for this project is the LGBT youth. And why cultural humility is important when working with LGBT youth is every youth experience is unique. Recognizing every youth experience is unique, you should check your own understanding and to be prepared to unlearn preconceived notions about gender identity and sexuality. You should also never assume a youth's pronouns, sexual orientation, or gender identity based on their appearance. Instead, ask open-ended questions like, what pronouns do you use, or how would you like me to refer to you today? Because gender can be fluid and it could change from day to day. You should also let the individual self-identify. Let them choose the terms that they wish to use, and you use the exact terms that they give you to use. Practicing active listening, being present when they are talking to you, and when you make a mistake with a pronoun, briefly apologize, correct yourself, and move on. If you hover over a mistake, that can make the situation even more uncomfortable for the client and could be triggering as well. Building a therapeutic relationship with LGBT clients may be difficult. They may have a deep historical distrust of the system and a fear of stigma and invalidation. They may also have a fear of judgment and recloseting. They may have an exhaustion of re-educating of providers, having to tell their story over and over and over again to different professionals. And it might just be simply because they're very young. But when building a therapeutic relationship, you should hold a welcoming and opening environment. Like for any community, you should always practice affirming language. Some LGBT youth struggle with affirmations and positive self-talk, so this may be a very important thing for them to practice. Use their language in their terms for themselves. If they refer to them a certain way, you should address them that way. Normalizing pronouns, introducing yourself with your pronouns, this can signal a welcoming environment, and then allowing them to lead the conversation about their identity and their gender expression, but never force a coming out or involving parents without the client's consent and understanding of the limits of confidentiality. And again, never assume. Always ask. When doing a mental health assessment, you should always recognize that the LGBT community is at a higher rate for anxiety, depression, and suicidality, often stemming from societal stigma, bullying, or family rejection rather than the identity itself. Some art therapy activities to consider: visual timelines, a visual narrative of the coming out journey or stages of transition to explore internalized stigma, acceptance, and personal growth, and doing like a drawing of a safe and unsafe spaces. So drawing environments in their life that feel validating versus those that feel invalidating to assess their current support systems and external stressors. And then always ask questions about the client's work with open-ended questions. And finally, advocacy for the LGBT clients involves demanding safe environments, pushing for affirming identity, focused care, and helping teens build trusted networks. Thank you. That's it.